Just ignore the flood and light. How the thunder roaring, 'cause the drumming of the rain cannot compare with the heart that's beating like a train. And 3,000 feet and 'cause I don't know what your lips are saying. Don't get a word, but it's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.